up, what up, what up? Get this video out now. Make my Super Bowl 59 prediction. I feel like the Chiefs will three-peat. I feel like the Chiefs will three-peat, and then they will be, Andy Reid will probably retire. And the Chiefs will be done for a while. Remember, Brady had to disappear off the scene for a while as well. So I feel like that's what's going to happen. I think they're going to be the first team to three-peat. Andy Reid's going to retire. Then it's going to give them a reason why Mahomes is not winning, and the storylines are going to come up. He only won because of Andy Reid and such and such. And then on the latter half of Mahomes' career, like they did Brady, he'll start winning again. Eventually, they're going to put Mahomes over Brady. I've been telling y'all this. Why? Because every generation, they have to have a GOAT debate, and they have to have a new idol, a new main idol, a new poster boy. You know? After Jordan, they had to find a new Jordan. They got Kobe for a while. Then they got LeBron, etc. It goes on and on and on. Now after LeBron, they're looking for another one. Y'all got to understand that they have to do this because they have to keep the product relevant. You can't hold on to Joe Montana or Michael Jordan or etc. forever. Now the people who watched them play at that time can, but you got to remember, this is a product, and they got to cater to the audience. A lot of that audience is going to be dead or old and not even watch it no more, not even like the NFL or the NBA or baseball, because they're going to be infatuated with the people that they grew up watching. So a lot of times they're not interested anymore. And then you got people who wasn't even born yet. Then they become fans. They got to cater to those fans. They got to give those fans a GOAT, a poster boy. So it must that Mahomes and LeBron or whoever after LeBron has to be pushed up as a GOAT. There's no way around that. That's what y'all not getting. A lot of y'all think that there's no way that they're going to put somebody over Brady. Yes, they are. They're already working on it. He basically almost surpassed Brady already. Really, if you take away the rings, he surpassed Brady. He's surpassing Brady right now. Right? Only thing I'm mad about is, why do you keep sacrificing my team, NFL? Like, don't put my team in the Super Bowl if you're not going to let them win. Period. And don't put the so-called full black quarterbacks in championships if you're not going to let them win. Stop making them look bad to the public. Making them look like they are the reason why. Lamar Jackson's the reason why he just choked. Nah, you made him throw the interception. You made him lose. You made him not want to run out of the pocket when he could have, when he was just standing there. But people think it's a slap in black man's face to me. That's why, and this is not trying to be racist about it, but race plays a part, so I got to explain it. It's a slap in a black person's face if you know what the fuck they really doing. There's no way on God's green earth that out of all those full black quarterbacks, out of all these years, that they all just inferior and didn't win those Super Bowls. I've been telling y'all this. This is what made me suspicious about it being rigged in the first place. At first I was like, it's going to happen. Manab and them and Vic and all them, somebody going to win one. And it's because at first I was like, well, they didn't get a chance to play yet. That's why they didn't win none. Eventually some will win some. But then it never happened still. All the way up until Russell Wilson. And he's not even, I'm talking about full black, it still ain't happened. If you go by a full black quarterback that's not mixed, that looks like Lamar Jackson or Cam Newton or something, it hasn't happened. Only one time, Doug Williams, and they probably had to give him that. But I'm not so sure sports was rigged back then. It probably was. It probably was. I ain't gonna cap. It doesn't seem like it was, but it probably was scripted then too. But I know it's scripted now. There's no denying it. And I'm not going to waste my time and show videos of scripted plays and all this, because it's not going to matter anyway. A lot of people are not going to believe it anyway. Only the people who know that it's scripted are going to believe that it's scripted. The people who refuse to do their research and look and see that, oh, that's a missed tackle on purpose, or that's this on purpose, or that on purpose. Those are the ones that's never going to believe it. They're always going to believe their fairy tale, because they haven't took time to really look at it closely and slow down time instead of real time where you can't see it. They haven't took the time to do that, and they were going to do it because they don't want to know. They can't handle the truth. They can't handle the truth. They love the lie. They love the lie that the shit is not real. I mean, they love the lie that the shit is real. Again, I'm not mad. I'm kind of glad Mahomes won, because I'm tired of hearing about Tom Brady. I'd rather Mahomes be the GOAT than Tom Brady. But stop sacrificing my team, NFL. You could have put the Lions in there. You know what I mean? They ain't never been to the Super Bowl. Why the fuck would you not? Why do you? This is what I don't get about it. You know, I know it's fake, but why don't y'all script this shit different? Why do y'all always got to script the same ones? Other than the fact of what I just said about the GOAT shit. They got to boost the GOAT up. So, more than likely, Mahomes will win one more next year, and then y'all can start seeing some different type of teams. The Chiefs are definitely going to win one more, because if I'm not mistaken, this is only 2 in the so-called after 20 era. And remember, every decade, the dynasty team wins 3. So I don't think the Chiefs won their first one before 2020. I think that was against the 49ers in 19 or 18, if I'm not mistaken. If this is the third one after 20, then they might be done right now for a while. My prediction could be wrong, but I don't think so. I think they won one before 2020, which means they got to win one more in this decade. I think they're going to three-peat. And then I think that they'll lay off of the shit for a while. But I don't see them giving 49ers a ring. And while we were talking about race earlier, this is why I don't see it. If you got a team with McCaffrey, Kittles, Purdy, a poster boy, and all these other people, and you still don't give them a ring over Mahomes, then who gonna get it? Who gonna get it? Because who has more so-called white superstars than my team? Nobody, for real. So if they didn't give it to them, it's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen, dog. And I'm saying this because the reason why I bring race in it is because you gotta remember to cater to an audience. Some people say the NFL is racist. I don't know about all that. I'm not gonna get into all that. All I do know is this: they gotta cater to the audience. It doesn't matter if it's almost all black people who play the game. Most of the audience is the other race of the people. The people that are paying and all that shit, they gotta cater to those people, man. You gotta cater to your audience. And Lamar Jackson, even though I am an athlete, they said it. If Mahomes and Lamar Jackson played the exact same way, they're still going to push and promote Patrick Mahomes more, because that's what the audience wants. Or that's more acceptable to the audience. The audience don't want to see Lamar Jackson or Cam Newton or Michael Vick being a poster boy, because they see it already too much in basketball and shit, and they tired of that. They don't want to see that. Let's be real about it. And the NFL knows that. That's why they stopped this scrambling quarterback bullshit and made it traditional with the rules. Made the traditional pocket quarterback relevant again with the rules. Michael Vick was changing the game, and they had to do something about that. I can't remember the name of the video, but it's called The White Quarterback or something like that. And he's explaining that shit, and he shows you video clips of how the certain quarterbacks don't get pressure, and Michael Vick and them running for their lives. all about the audience, man. So stop saying Lamar Jackson controlled that he did this or that. He didn't do shit but follow the script. That's what he did. That's exactly what he did. That's exactly what McNabb did. That's exactly what everybody else did. They follow the fucking script, man. You can believe it's real if you want to, but it's not. And that's what sets you free. The truth sets you free. Remember that shit. The truth sets you free. These people are caught up in lies thinking that it's real, throwing their TVs out the window and shit. Or hurt. You 49er fans, which I'm a 49er fan, but I'm a fan of I know it's entertainment. I know that it's not real anymore. At least since 2000 and something. The early 2000s, it's become fake. Since Vegas became involved. I'm going to say since the New England shit. Actually, I'm going to say it started with the Kurt Warner shit, more than likely. That's when they started bringing storylines out. And that's when John Madden said, hey, I got to go. More than likely, that's probably why he retired. He probably didn't want to deal with this broadcast of fake shit. But if you're a 49er fan, man, just know that it's not real. All you got to do is go back and look at the video clip of the 49ers coming down the elevator and look at their faces, bro. It's like they was told they got to lose. But I feel like you might ask, well, why, if it's all fake, why would they be sad? Shouldn't they already know they got to lose? Not necessarily yet, because the Vegas got to get those numbers in first. Then that's when they get the call. Remember what Dwight Smith said when Vegas made that call. The game is not decided on the field. Remember that? So when Vegas makes that call, then that's when they get the script. Like, damn, we got to humiliate ourselves in front of the public. For Patrick Mahomes. Look at their faces when he was driving down the shit. That's wild, man. I thought that finally they would give Shanahan one because he paid so many dues with the Falcons, 28-3 and all that shit. That's another thing that people still believe. 28-3, Brady. You're a fool if you believe that shit, man. Brady laughing at y'all. Brady's laughing at y'all. I was starting to think they was going to make the final score. Kansas City 19, 49ers 16. You know why? Joe Montana. But when I seen that score 16-16, the first thing that lit up in my soul was Joe Montana. Like, wow. They really made that score 16-16 at that point. I just don't want the 49er fans to just watch it for the entertainment that it is. It's not real. And they don't look like they're going to script anything for us anytime soon. All those stars, and they all the right complexion, and we still didn't get a ring? It ain't happening. It might not ever happen again. Because that was our best shot. And we are an audience catered team because we broke the record, they say, for the merchandise. And they still gave it to Mahomes. So if you're a team that's breaking the record for the merchandise sales and you still don't get the ring, how you going to get it? You're not going to. And stop blaming it on Greenlaw. That's why they lost. And all this and all that. No, they would still would have lost even if he was in the game because they were scripted to lose. This is what y'all not getting. It's not about the talent. The game is not decided on the field. Remember what Dwight Smith said. And I know some of y'all gonna say, well, Dwight Smith is just a bum who is mad. He won Super Bowl MVP. He got a ring, can't say that. But when the truth is put in their face, people's faces, they're not going to believe it anyway. Just like the Saint player ducking under the Diggs to let him score. And then they flipped that script. It was supposed to be the Vikings and the Patriots. This one was supposed to be, I believe, the Ravens and the 49ers. But the more I think about it, the more that they had Taylor Swift all year, which is probably another fake thing. The more they had it all year, it all makes sense now. And they listen to us when we say, oh, the logo's the reason how you could tell who's going to win. You think they don't listen? You think they wouldn't put out bait? That's why I made that video about when they put out that news about the 49ers and Ravens. I try to tell y'all it could be a smoke screen. These people understand that we are on their tails. So now they got to put out smoke screens. Oh, you think it's going to be Eminem and Taylor Swift? Watch this. We about to have the 49ers come back in the second half. Or maybe it was going to be, but the money was too good, too much to pass up. They would have lost too much money, so they had to have the Lions lose. It could have been Taylor Swift and Eminem Super Bowl, but they probably had to have the Lions lose because of the money. The 49ers wasn't even supposed to be in first place. It should have been the Cowboys or some shit. But we're a more marketable team, I guess. I don't know. We definitely a marketable team, though. That's obvious. We got the highest sales in merchandise. Just stop supporting this shit. That's what I do. I watch it, but I don't have no Sunday ticket no more. None of that. They want to play games and make black quarterbacks look like they ain't good and all this and all that. All right, watch this. I won't support your shit. I might be only one person, but oh well. You're not getting no money. I watch everything on streams. I don't give them no money. The only money they might get from me is the 49er hat. If I really like the hat. But even if the truth is in plain sight, people are not going to believe it. Cam Newton, leader of the Black Panthers. Huey Newton, leader of the Black Panthers. Super Bowl 50. 50th anniversary of the Black Panthers. Halftime, Black Panthers. But y'all still want to act like this is some big ass coincidence, man. It's not a fucking coincidence, man. They didn't run Marshawn Lynch. It just happened. No, it didn't just happen. It wasn't meant for them to win. You really think they're gonna let Russell Wilson beat Manning and Brady the next year? I don't think so. Beat two poster boys? Even though Russell Wilson isn't fully black, but they ain't having that. Or Vegas could have played a part. Maybe it was scripted for Seattle to win, but remember, when Vegas makes that call. See, there's two types of things going on. The NFL wants their stories and scripts, but sometimes they might have to switch the script because of the money. At the end of the day, it's all about the money. So for y'all who think that they just write a script and it's set in stone and that's what they're going to do, not necessarily. They could have Mahomes could have lost it tonight if the money was too much for them to lose. If the Chiefs won, the Chiefs wouldn't have won. But if the money's even either way, now they're going to go to storyline because it doesn't matter about the money. They're getting the money either way. But they're not going to pick the storyline over a big amount of money that they're going to lose. It's not going to happen because they got to stay in business. Oh, shit. It also builds the legacy of Mahomes. Ooh, he beat the super team. The 49ers with all them players, it's all set up. That's why they put the 49ers there, more than likely. It wouldn't be as juicy for Mahomes' legacy if he beat Detroit. You know, you watch NFL films, and it's going to be on there. Mahomes came into Super Bowl 58 with the powerhouse 49ers. It's all about that, man. Just like the 28-3 thing. It's all about building a legacy for that idol. And the more Mahomes is relevant, the more Tom Brady stays relevant. Because when you talk about Mahomes, you're going to compare them. So that they're keeping Brady relevant by keeping Mahomes basically in the conversation with Brady. I'm honestly surpassing him at this point. He might not have the rings, but he got everything else. At this point in his career, he surpassed Brady by far. Look at the stats. And he got the ring now. He got the same amount of rings now. There's no way they was going to let that not happen, because if Mahomes would have lost, then that whole Brady-Mahomes thing would have died down, which is not good for the NFL. Because you got to keep people talking about the product, debating and shit. That's how you keep them talking about the product or interested in your product. Talking about Mahomes keeps Brady relevant. Without Brady even being on the field, they're keeping him relevant. Amazing how that shit works, huh? Just like they keep Jordan relevant with the LeBron shit. Honestly, they know that it should be more than likely Kobe versus Jordan debate, but it caught more fire with the LeBron thing. So that's what the media gonna roll with. The media has a way of controlling people's minds, or making people's minds be programmed to believe certain things. So once the fire caught on LeBron versus Jordan more than Kobe versus Jordan, that's what they ran with. Oh yeah, it's the debate versus LeBron. We can't let you retire yet, LeBron. You got to keep playing. We got to keep the debate going. We're going to give you some, you're going to lose some, we might not give you another final, but we're going to give you the all-time points and all this. They give them things for sacrificing. My thing is, when you going to give Lamar Jackson his due? Because I didn't see him 3 times where I know, like, it looked like he faked that injury or didn't show up for the playoffs. It looked like he threw this game. I didn't see like 3 times deep down. I feel like Lamar Jackson had to throw a game. Not lose. I can see if somebody showed up, didn't play as good, and lost. Nah. You can see when somebody's not themselves, man. That's fucked up, man. They did Lamar dirty, man. But we'll give you MVP. Fuck out of here. Back to the Huey Newton, Cam Newton shit, 50-year anniversary shit, and Black Panther halftime shit. What's some other shit? There's a video out showing the player running right past Mahomes, not touching him, nothing. Then there's another video of a guy going towards a blocker instead of going towards Mahomes running with the ball. And you can show people this shit and they still deny that it's fake, man. That's why I don't bother showing videos. There's no point. I'll just point the videos out. There's another video that a guy puts his thumb up, and then the Seattle player, the Seattle player puts his thumb up, and then the Denver player goes over him and lets him score the touchdown. That's another thing that somebody gonna say, oh, that just whatever. Y'all love them bots, I guess, man. I don't know. But that's it for now, I guess. So I really don't have much more to say about it right now. Just know that the shit's rigged, man. If you can figure it out, then you can get paid, man. A lot of it's coded in numbers, but them numbers can go different ways. So, who knows? For example, February 5th, 2-5, right? Guess what? Brady and them. 25-point comeback on 2-5. It's amazing, ain't it? February 5th, 2-5, 25-point comeback. just amazing how this shit happens. How fitting that Mahomes throws for 333 yards. Oh, man. Y'all just don't know these numbers, I guess, man. I'm out of here, man. Shit fake, man. Who remembers the AFC Championship game when they called D Ford offside after Brady threw the interception? Then who remembers the Jaguar player being wide open and he didn't even put his arms up to catch the ball? He just let it drop to the ground. Who remembers that shit, man? Like, it's craziness. But hey, man, y'all enjoy y'all fake NFL. I mean, I enjoy it, but I know it's not real. I enjoy it differently than you. I enjoy trying to figure out who's going to win. You know, not watching it because I enjoy it. I'm watching it. Now I enjoy it because I'm trying to figure out who's the script for and this and that. Yeah, I'm out for now, y'all. Stay up.